Welcome back to the Donny Rapture channel. Today's body cam video takes place on March 9th, 2024. Several young adults traveling in a 17-foot skiff were returning home from a sandbar. The operator, an 18-year-old male, attempted to navigate his vessel under a low fishing pier at a concerning rate of speed. The captain couldn't slow down in time, nor give his girlfriend enough time to duck, and her head collided with the concrete at speeds between 15 and 20 miles per hour, knocking the girl unconscious. Due to the severity of her injuries, Traumahawk was dispatched to transport the girl to St. Mary's Hospital. The video picks up as FWC investigators arrive on the scene.
Recording.
What you got?
So,
Signal one?
yeah.
Okay.
So he was driving.
Okay.
He said they're going about 25 when they hit the impact with the bridge. His sister, the one in the shorts, she said they're going about 50 when they impacted. She doesn't know if her friend impacted on the bridge or impacted on the boat.
Okay.
She saw that she was down and started bleeding.
Okay.
And then they were all on the boat. No one got ejected.
They're not taking her yet.
They're loading her up right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's signal one. He's having a hard time giving me his name, his birthday. You can smell it when he talks.
Okay.
And there's one, like, just the toucan in the boat floating, but the boat took on water when they hopped in and pulled her out.
Okay. So just the one boat, first fixed object though, right? On the barrier on the bridge, the
That's what they said.
Okay.
Yeah, I think our marine unit's coming out. They'll take a look.
Yeah, I just talked to Dan a minute ago.
Okay,
So.
cool.
She's conscious now. She's breathing, talking to us.
Okay.
She is going to St. Mary's.
Okay.
She's a pediatric.
Can you guys hang out for a minute? I might need a blood draw.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
we'll
if you guys can just hang tight for just
we'll be a few minutes. They still got to load her up in a helicopter.
Okay,
and all
perfect.
that
Thank you so
We'll
much.
be here for a couple minutes.
All right. Hello.
Is Mary gonna be okay?
It's gonna be
All right.
okay.
I'm Officer Specialist Cernudo with FWC, okay? So what happened tonight?
I was going through the bridge and I ran it and hit her head. My girlfriend hit her head.
That's your girlfriend? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do you have your ID with you? Are you mom?
Yes.
Were you on the boat when this happened?
No, I was at home.
Okay. All right, where's the boat at? Is this the boat here?
It's right there.
Who else was on the boat with you? You two?
My sister and her.
Okay, and then your girlfriend. It was just you four?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you guys have your ID? Okay, I want to confirm you guys are not injured at this time, correct?
No.
Okay. Do you have your ID? Not on you. Do you have a is it a Florida ID? A driver's license? Okay. Same for you? You're from Florida? A Florida ID card?
Yeah.
Okay. Vessel's here in the slip. It is partially sunk. It's sitting on bottom right now. It's not going anywhere. You gotta sit down, okay? You guys gotta stay separated for now, okay? Just take a seat for me.
I can't go over there.
No, not right now, okay? Do you have a parent that can come for you?
That's my mom.
Okay. So is that your brother?
Yeah.
Okay. 10-4. All right. So here's the way this works, okay? Because you guys were involved in an accident and somebody got hurt. We want everybody's best memory of everything that happened, okay? So when that happens, we have to separate everybody that's involved because we don't want you to talk to and say, oh yeah, did you see this? And then what maybe was his memory becomes your memory. Does that make sense? So that's why we have to keep everybody separated for just a little bit because we have people that'll need to come in and kind of talk to you all individually.
So according to her, she's a passenger obviously, they normally go under the bridge, not through the center. They always fit. She was sitting on a leaning post and she was too tall, so that's what ended up happening.
So it
And
hit
they supposedly were coming from Stewart this way.
Okay.
They were on that side of the bridge.
Okay,
So they say they normally go, she's saying they normally go underneath the fishing pier.
Okay.
I know.
There's no way.
Exactly. So it's got to be something that they normally go
She's
under.
misunderstanding, yeah.
So
Maybe she's saying they don't go through the
they don't
center,
go
they go through the pilings maybe?
She's saying they hit something, meaning as they went under, they hit something that was hanging up the top.
Okay.
But she's not sure.
What time did you guys go out on the water? Or how'd you get here?
I took my boat out from my house back in St. Lucie about 3 o'clock. Went out to the sandbar, hung out with everybody, dropped somebody off, and came back over here, was going home, and then this had happened right here. And then I came right to here, called 911 as soon as it happened, came right to here, they were here as soon as they got here.
Okay. Alright, so you left at what time?
about, I think, 3 o'clock, 3:30. I'm not sure. I didn't check the time. It was around that time.
Around 3:30 in the afternoon, you left your house. Okay. Alright. And you went straight to the sandbar?
Yes, sir.
Didn't stop anywhere?
Nope.
And you came straight back here, right? So you
Yes,
were going
sir.
straight home?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Alright. So, you come around here, right? You go into the Roosevelt. You're up on plane.
Yeah.
Cruising.
I ran past the slow speed sign, slowed down a little bit too late. She hit her head. She was sitting on my leaning post, back into the leaning post, hit her head, fell back in the back by the bilge pump. I checked on her and everything. My sister and her friend were checking on her. I came right here, called 911, made sure everyone was here, and then
Okay. So you're saying she was sitting where on the boat?
on my leaning post,
On the leaning post. Where's that on the boat?
right behind the console.
Behind the console.
Yes, sir.
Was she like next to you?
Yes,
Okay. So you were driving,
sir.
and she's next to you.
Sir.
Okay.
Were you standing and she was sitting up on the leading post?
Yes, sir.
So you were standing.
Yeah.
Okay. So
She was sitting.
so she was
Okay.
higher than you.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Now what part of your boat, did your boat hit anything?
Yes, sir.
No. So the boat didn't hit anything. So I'm just trying to
The
picture
leaning
this.
post, and say my boat's in the water. The leaning post is about like this high.
Mm-hmm.
Her head's like pretty much as I am right now.
Okay.
And I had told everybody, bridge coming up, everything, blah blah blah. And I told everybody to put their head down. She didn't hear me. I was slowing down still. I couldn't slow the boat down enough in time. And I wasn't paying attention. She had hit her head across the concrete on the bridge, on the walking part. And my sister and her friend saw it. I saw it. She was laying in the back. I came right here, called 911 all on the way here.
Okay.
And everybody's here by the time I got here.
Gotcha. So which one did you try to go through? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
The first right side.
The first right side heading this way?
Sir.
So you basically, like the channel's here.
Channel's here. I went on the right of the channel.
To the right of the channel.
Yeah.
Were you, like, what were you doing? Why were you on the right side of the channel?
I couldn't see the markers.
You couldn't see it? Okay, so you thought you were in the channel, and then basically hit the bridge or hit the bridge. Nobody else got hurt? Nothing like that?
My sister and her friend were on the front cushion on my boat.
Okay.
They were a little bit lower than both of us. I had seen the bridge. I thought my girlfriend had seen the bridge, and I ducked down. I thought she had ducked down, but she didn't duck down. And
Okay, so you saw it duck down.
I was slowing down. I was slowing down as I ducked down.
How much boating experience do you have?
A lot.
You have a lot? Yes, sir. Okay. Do you have any, like, formal training, like as far as like Coast Guard maybe, or like a motor safety car or
No,
something
sir.
like that?
I've been a deckhand on a boat for my whole life, though.
Okay. And the boater safety course, did you do that online or did you?
Online.
Online? Okay. You said you have a lot of boat. How old are you?
18.
You're 18?
Yes, sir.
And how long have you been driving a boat?
Since I was 10.
Okay. Okay. And this particular boat, how long have you been driving this boat?
Past 6 years.
6
5
years.
ish.
Okay, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in the matter we're about to discuss?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can be hand out. Alright, I want you to know perjury is a crime in this state, and I want you to know that you can be charged should I find you have knowingly lied to me in this statement.
So to clarify, were you going outside of the channel on purpose because you couldn't see the markers,
Not
or you
on
got out of the
purpose.
channel on
I just couldn't
accident?
see the markers
Okay.
to begin with.
Gotcha. Okay. Did you have like a flashlight on board or anything like that?
I have a flashlight on board, but I was not using it.
You weren't using it? Okay. So now this is the part where nobody likes to be honest with, alright? I can smell you might have had a couple drinks today.
Oh, and I did.
Okay. How much?
4.
For what?
4 Sprite and Tito's.
4 Sprite and Tito's. Okay. Was anybody else on the boat drinking?
Everybody was.
Everybody was?
Except my sister.
Did she drive the boat?
She was. We were switching off.
Okay. Did you meet anybody at the sandboard?
Yes,
Like
sir.
people that you know?
Yeah.
Who did you meet there?
I'm not saying names. I don't want to get anybody in trouble.
Okay. Okay. So just friends though? You just
Yeah.
met friends? Okay.
Mutual friends.
Okay. Alright. Just want to look at your eyes, alright?
Yeah.
So what I need you to do is just stand with your feet together, your arms down at your side like this, and just remain in that position while I explain the task. You understand?
Is that good?
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the tip of this pen right here, and I want you to focus on the tip of my finger and the tip of the pen right here, okay? And follow that with your eyes and your eyes only. Do you understand?
Yep.
Okay.
Mute off.
With it. And so both of his eyes don't follow each other. I have
Can
it
you-
all in medical
Can,
record.
can you say the can you spell that for me?
Browns, BROWNS syndrome. The behind one of his eyes is tighter than the other one, so they don't follow each other.
Okay. But
I
as
just
far
thought
as
I just wanted
yeah,
you guys to know.
no, thank you. Can you follow this?
One will like float away and one won't.
Gotcha.
All right, give us 1 second.
Yeah, just 1 minute, please.
My husband,
Okay.
Can he talk to him on the telephone?
How old is?
They've been letting
How old are you?
him- He's 18. They've been letting him talk to him on the phone.
I'd prefer not to. Okay. She's gonna be all right, man. She's stable and talking. She's stable and talking. Yeah.
Is he allowed to talk to his dad on the
No,
phone?
I just answered your question. Don't go, ma'am. Don't go answer shopping.
All right, I'm sorry.
All right.
If I'm 18, I can't. That's just my dad.
Well, we got to conduct our investigation first, all right? Ma'am, ma'am, this way. This way. Don't obstruct FWC in an investigation, please. You can stand right over there by that palm tree. Right there by the palm tree. Thank you. All right, ma'am, now that we're all wrapped up, do you have any questions for me? About what went on, what transpired, why I asked you to step away? Okay. All right. All right. So when we're conducting an investigation, we don't need any interference.
Yeah, I know. They had been letting me stand there.
Okay.
And then when you came
All
on
right.
scene,
So I'm an investigation
it changed.
supervisor.
Yeah.
I supervise investigators, and when we have a boating accident, what we really need to do is separate everybody,
Yeah.
keep them isolated, and protect the scene. Okay.
I understand.
And
It was just they had just let me.
Okay, that's
stand
fine.
there. So then when
That's
you
fine.
like came on to out, it was just
yep,
different. than-
that's why I'm like,
Yeah.
you need to be over there. We need to conduct our BUI investigation
Yep.
without any kind of interference. At the point he's getting asked questions and going through field sobriety tests, you're actually not entitled to a lawyer at that point. You're only entitled to a lawyer
Once he gets over there.
after arrest and after he's been provided the opportunity to provide a blood sample. All right, does that make sense? And we were here, investigators, the ones in the black polos and myself, in case it was a serious bodily injury. If it's serious bodily injury or fatality, and also BUI, it's a felony in the state of Florida. And we ask for consent for blood draws, obviously, because consent is best. Say, hey, are you willing to provide a blood draw? But if not, we're going to get a warrant for blood draw. And that's why we were here doing that stuff, okay? The Tito's was actually located by Martin County Marine when they departed. We're just past the red marker there, floating in the water. And since anybody's been here, there's only been one boat that came in. And it was like half a handle of Tito's. And it's in close proximity to the crime scene, to where they hit. They hit the catwalk right here. And the operator admitted to drinking Tito's vodka. And other witnesses on the boat said Tito's vodka was being consumed. And there's a half a handle of Tito's vodka.
But it wasn't on.
In close.
When you guys found it.
Right, but the vessel impacted something, right, which is going to dislodge things, and it submerged. So it could have been on the boat at the time and then floated off.
But it didn't. The boat didn't submerge. Well, yeah.
Well, it submerged after EMS, right. So the priority is, our priority is always protect life, right? Protect life first. Take care of the people that need to get taken care of, and then we do our investigation after that is done, right? So at that point, could have floated off,
but there's a half a handle of Tito's in pretty close proximity to the scene. In the St. Lucie River, the bottle is clean. There's no growth on it. There's no staining of the sticker, like the paper sticker on the outside of the Tito's bottle, and the back is white, right? And it's glued onto the glass. There's no staining, there's no tannins, so that hasn't been in the water very long. And people don't just lose half a bottle of Tito's vodka. It's not like, they don't just, it's heavy, right? It doesn't just fly out of the boat. Like, so we recovered it, documented that it was here. We're not necessarily saying that that is the handle that came off the boat.
Well, my concern was because I saw it was put on.
But we got to put it somewhere, right? And we have but we have reasonable belief that it's probably related based on statements we've already gotten and everything that's transpired thus far.
I'm just making sure someone else doesn't
Okay.
put it right now.
All right. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So everything has to be seen through law enforcement eyes, right?
So you realize she's injured, and then walk me through from there what happened.
I made Avery, the girl that was with us, call 911 immediately. I got on the phone with the 911 operator and made sure I was doing everything right and keeping her pulse and sat her up because she had blood in her mouth. And
Okay.
I was making her stay awake and talk to me.
Okay, and then from there, you came straight to this boat ramp?
Yep.
Okay, and then
He just pulled up right here.
pulled up right here, and
Yep.
then you called and waited for the...
And the water got in the boat. There was firefighters.
They
She
jumped
was
on.
laying right here with a cooler
Okay,
that was right here. And the firefighters had gotten here and they had to get in the boat together. And so
I got
water
you.
just started
So
coming in.
because all the weight was on one
Yeah.
side. I got you. Okay, so there wasn't any damage to the boat that you're aware of. It was just
Yep.
from them.
Maybe the prop from pulling in here.
Okay. All right. All right. So one last thing I want to do is I'm going to draw a bad picture of a boat, and I just want you to kind of do your best to kind of put everybody where they were when the incident occurred on the boat, and just like kind of like draw like a little thing, and if you want to draw like an arrow with the names of who they are. Can you see that? Okay. All right. Do you have anything else?
Was anything said right before you went under the bridge, like slow down, you're going too fast, or like watch out? No one saw it coming. Just
Me and did, but
okay.
we assumed we would make it. My brother's always been a very good boat driver.
Sure.
He works on boats. He's always been around boats. Me and him are both our whole life. I didn't expect it. I thought that he had it, but
Did anything say like, oh, watch out, or slow down, or anything like that?
I yelled at him. I said, Jack, we're not, like, I don't think we're going to make that.
Okay.
And he couldn't hear me.
How long do you think
Like a
were
second.
seconds before it happened?
Yeah. And I had my head straight, and I don't know if I heard a bump. I don't know if it was that being bent because our bow was up.
Okay.
Because I would have been hit if we didn't have room to get under because I was sitting right here. Because our bow was up, it hit the bridge first.
Sure. So you think the bow actually struck the bridge?
Scraped
The light.
it, or the light.
The light,
Okay.
okay.
So it's
Not
out
the
low.
bow.
So that's how low that bridge is.
So-
low enough to hit that
I
light.
know there's this fishing pier right here. Is there another one on the other side of the bridge? Do you know?
I don't remember what side we were on.
All right.
And do you know where the alcohol came from? Who brought that on the boat? Do you know?
I don't remember anyone bringing on the boat. We didn't even have a cooler with us.
That cooler isn't.
Well, that was on the boat, but
Okay.
we didn't pack anything in it before we left.
Okay, it wasn't in it.
No.
Right, and you said you saw him have a couple drinks. It was at the sandbar though. So where'd he get the drinks from the sandbar?
I guess there was like other boats out there that we are
Okay.
friends with. I don't know if they were providing it, but
Got it. And do you know what it was? Do you remember what he was drinking or what kind of alcohol it was? Oh, it was that.
yeah.
It was the vodka. It wasn't beer or anything. Okay.
Is there anything you wish to add, change, or delete from what you have just told me?
No.
Is everything you have told me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
Alright, so the next thing I need you to do is make a fist with both hands and extend your index fingers and turn your palms forward like this, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, and then straight out. See how my arms are put down? Okay, there you go. You remain in that position while I explain the task, okay? When I tell you to begin, you're going to tilt your head back to a 45-degree angle and close your eyes when I say begin, okay? When I tell you to, you're going to touch the tip of your nose with the tip of your index finger and immediately return it to your side. This is the tip of your nose, the very end of your nose, the dime-sized portion on the end of your nose, okay? This is the tip of your finger. It's the very end of your finger, so I'm not talking about the pad, the side, or the nail. I'm talking about the very tip of the finger, okay? You understand? When I tell you to, you're going to touch the tip of your nose with the tip of your index finger and immediately return it to your side. When I say right, you must touch your right index finger to your nose. When I say left, you must touch your left index finger to your nose and immediately return it to your side. Do you understand?
Yep.
Okay, begin.
Right
Okay.
or left?
Okay, remember what the first part of the task was to do?
Touch my index finger to my nose.
Okay, did you want me to read you the task one more time? Okay. Okay, begin. Okay, and one more thing you needed to do.
What?
Close your eyes. Alright. Left. Alright, bring it down. Right. Bring it down. Left. Alright, bring it back down. Right. Bring it down. Right. Bring it down. Left. Alright, relax. Straighten your head. Place your hands palm to palm with one hand up and one hand down like this. Okay? When I tell you to, again, you're going to turn your top hand over and count out loud 1. Then turn your head over and count out loud 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. You understand?
Yep.
You're going to repeat this, speed up as you go, and do not stop until you're told. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You're going to continue that until I tell you to stop. Do you understand? All right, begin.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Speed up.
2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2.
Speed up.
2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Stop. So the next thing I need you to do is make a fist with both hands. Okay? You're going to place your left hand against your chest and your right fist against this. Okay, you see how I am?
Like this?
Yep. Okay, I want you to remain in that position while I explain the task. Do you understand? When I say begin, you must perform 4 tasks. The first task is to count out loud from 1 to 4 while you move your fist in a step-like fashion, making contact between your fists at each step. So you're going to go 1, 2,
In front of each other?
3, 4. Just like I'm doing, okay? The second task is to memorize the position of your fists after you've counted to 4. Clap your hands 3 times and return your fists to the memorized position. So from 1, 2, 3, 4, you're going to clap 3 times. Return your fist back. You understand?
Yep.
Okay? The third task is to move your fist in a step-like fashion in reverse order, counting out loud from 5 to 8 and returning your left fist to your chest. So you're going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, returning your left fist to the chest. The fourth task is to open your hands with the palms down and place them in your lap. Okay, do you understand the task?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Begin.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, this time I need you to stand up, turn around, place your hands behind your back. Alright, you're being placed under the arrest for boating under the influence. Basically, your opportunity to provide a breath sample. It lets us know where your breath alcohol content is. Okay, so remember how I took a PBT of you on the boat last year? Okay, that is just illegally admissible. Okay, you understand?
Yep.
Okay, are you going to provide a sample?
No.
Okay.
On that day, the man was charged with boating under the influence, with property damage or injury, and reckless operation of a vessel, and refusal to submit a breath sample. I hope you guys liked today's body cam video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed, I'd love to have you. And if you're upset about the last video where I said, you know, it was a fresh, never before seen video, I'm sorry. Sometimes I keep videos on my computer for a long time, and somebody beats me to it, and apparently somebody did this time, and I'm very sorry.